In our lifetime, we are all guilty of saying, "Never will I ever." My first full-time job was at Gateway Bank in 1980. I recall employees were asked to attend a United Way meeting. I was a recent high school graduate, young and naive. Now I'm just old and naive, and I didn't have a clue what United Way was. After the meeting, I thought, well, I'm never going to donate to this organization. Never will I ever need a United Way agency, and why would I donate my hard-earned money to causes that I will never have to use and are for others? Fast forward to 1995, as I was a newly divorced mother of 2 young sons, aged 2 and 5. I was blessed with an incredibly supportive family who I could lean on for emotional and monetary support if needed. Our daycare provider left suddenly, which had me scrambling for daycare services, as both sets of grandparents had not yet retired. I soon realized that my statement of never would I ever use a United Way agency came to fruition with a program called Family Services. This service allowed my boys to be taken care of in a safe environment for children to stay before and after school. I thank you for your dollars. As my boys grew, my son was diagnosed with attention deficit disorder. I happened to find a program for other parents to attend at, guess what? Another United Way program called the Northeast Family Center. The 3 of us could go to the center as they offered free childcare, so I could attend a variety of free parenting programs, including a class on attention deficit disorder. Also, the center became a good place for me to meet other single parents to discuss parenting strategies. I thank you for your dollars. A few years ago, my niece fell in love and married a caring, loving man, or so we thought. Unfortunately, he was a very good actor who was controlling, manipulative, abusive, both physically and verbally, and was determined to make her life hell and still tries even though they are divorced. After fleeing from this abusive relationship, she ended up reaching out to another United Way agency called Voices of Hope. This organization has been able to help my nieces and others who are dealing or have dealt with an abusive relationship. Sadly, there are way too many abuse victims in our city. Thank you for your dollars. The Alzheimer's Association is another example of an agency that is funded by dollars given to United Way. My mom started showing symptoms at age 64, which led to her death at age 71. To witness your smart, quiet, reserved, but very thoughtful mom, who was a farmer's daughter, suddenly not know what corner mile was when they drove down a country road. To watch her with a dazed, distant, and glassy look in her eyes as she went round and round the same restaurant table, trying to locate her family. One evening, I witnessed her attempting to eat her Jell-O with a knife and her mashed potatoes with her fingers, just like a 2-year-old. I had to tell my 71-year-old mom to use a spoon. But as I looked into her absent-looking eyes, I could tell she had no idea what a spoon was. She looked around at the table and would grab whatever was in front of her and use as a utensil. She then opened up a packet of ranch dressing, and I watched her pour the salad dressing in her glass of iced tea and stir it with her knife. She took a drink of her ranched iced tea and said, "That is the worst tea I've ever tasted." Our dad would assist her every day, and one morning, as he started to put her bra on, she looked up at him and said, "Are you a married man?" Dad said, "Yes, I've been married to the same beautiful woman for 53 years, and gave her a quick kiss on the lips. My mom, who I'd rarely heard say a bad word my entire life, said, "Well, I don't know who you are, but your wife is going to be pissed." Some moments made you laugh, but the majority of time, the visions my mom had in her clouded Alzheimer's state of mind just made you break down and cry so frequently. Our family learned many lessons by meeting with the director of the Alzheimer's Association, as we had to deal with different situations with our journey with this awful, cruel disease. I thank you for your dollars. Our family thanks each and every one of you that makes either a small or large contribution to United Way. For someone who almost 40 years never thought I'd ever need assistance from United Way, I've had to eat my words. I've been a faithful contributor for over 30 plus years. I started out with small donations and have slowly increased the amount over the years, as every single dollar counts. We all should count our blessings that there are so many United Way agencies in Lincoln that can help people in need within Lincoln-Lancaster County. Right now, I hope you're not thinking, never will I ever need a United Way agency. You might be the next person who will eat the same words that I did almost 40 years ago. Thank you.